Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the next 2 days, which is the 22nd and the 23rd. Welcome, everybody. We are going to get started here in just a few minutes. You might be wondering why you're staring at the back of my camera. Well, I just wanted to show off my amazing tech skills. We will have a second camera going on the card. So I'm going to turn it off so that you don't have to actually look at the back of that camera. But just so everybody knows, starting with the weekly readings, I will be having that camera on the cards so that when I do the 9-card spread, that it makes sense. Because I'm always talking about diagonals and the past, present, future with the 9-card spread, and nobody can see it, so it's kind of pointless. So I will have that going. For Monday, so that's exciting. Also, for all you perverts out there that want to see my hands, there you go. So I get a ton of comments from people always saying, I can't see you shuffle and all this other stuff, so the shuffling will be on camera. And we're getting real, let me tell you something, it's going to be real fancy here, people, because I even have a transition set up here where it's going to fade in and out. Look at that. How fancy is that? Look at that. It's going to be amazing. So I hope everybody's excited for that. But enough babbling. Welcome. Barb, hello. Dad, hello. Lane, hello. Bitlot, hello. Chanel76, Coach. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Really appreciate it. Marianne, hello. Enchantress, hello. Thank you for being here. Sandy, thank you for the timestamps last night. Really appreciate it. I actually legitimately forgot to do the timestamps last night. So thank you to everybody who put timestamps on the videos. I was starving and all I could think about was food. So that's why there were no timestamps tonight or last night. There will be timestamps tonight. I can promise you that as well. Nicole says, why don't you just use the camera you're using and move it down a bit so the cards can be seen instead of having so much room left at the top of the screen viewing your wall? Good idea, Nicole. Actually, I think with that transition, basically when I hit the transition thing, it will just be on the cards. And so I think it'll be better. I think it'll work. But we will definitely... we will see what's going on here, but just moving the camera and everything like that, it's too much. It's too much for me. I can't make things that complicated, right? But that'll be that. Manifesting love, hello. But we are going to answer some questions real quick, and then we will get going. Yeah, I like seeing the wall as well. I agree, for sure. Where was I? A. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Temp job giving me company cell phone. Good sign of hiring me permanently. I would say yes, definitely for you, A. Ortiz. You have the 8 of Swords, Chariot, and Victory, so yes, for sure. 8 of Swords is just feeling restricted right now, but the Chariot is definitely a victory, so I would say yes on that question. Cards in general for love, this this job. You have the Magician. I feel like you can have whatever you want here in this situation, so... if you want it to be a permanent job or something like that, I feel like it will be. So that looks very good, A. Ortiz. And you say, work cards for Mom, please. Mom, the Ninja, you have the Emperor and the Devil card. Feeling stuck to the job, maybe, is what's popping into my head here, Ninja. But overall, Emperor is still a good card, following a plan and being successful. So that's what I'd say there. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I put in my expected hourly rate on my resume to 3 part-time jobs. Do they all think it's too much, or will one of them call me? Yeah, I feel like you will have a choice here. So, yes. You have the Page of Cups, which could definitely represent good news. Page of Cups could be good news coming in, or it could just be communication about getting something you want. 2 of Pentacles, having a choice to make. 3 Cups, celebration. So yes, I definitely feel like probably 2 of them will at least accept it with that 2 of Pentacles, because 2 of Pentacles having a choice. Nicole Long, again, thank you for the super chat. Cards, advice for health, please, Mr. Non-Doctor. Yes, I'm not a doctor. You have the Temperance card and the Wheel of Fortune. This would be a turnaround for you, Nicole, is what I'd say to you. And you also have the Temperance card as well, which is a card of a patience. But Temperance is a card of turning one thing into another. It's a card of alchemy. But as far as health is concerned, it could represent some sort of change, especially with that Wheel of Fortune there. Yeah, this could be 3 of Swords, some sort of heartbreak, but this could also be just a change, basically, with that 3 of Swords. What's the next card? 9 of Cups. Yeah, it's needing to listen to your body. 9 of Cups is satisfaction. So it says, like, number one, listen to your body. Number two, this could have a lot to do with diet because of that temperance card right there. Temperance could be, could be like a million different things, but it could be like listening to your body as far as food is concerned and like what you want and what you don't want, especially with this 9 of Cups as well. 9 of Cups is like satisfaction, so it could be dietary changes. The problem I would tell you, Nicole, with like diet and especially for Pisces, for like diet and health is that we have Neptune in Pisces, and we also have Chiron in Pisces, or Black Moon Lilith in Pisces as well. So with both those there, it could be like a direct challenge. There could be like a direct challenge to your diet. Like if you are, I don't even know if you follow a diet or not, Nicole, but I'm just saying, it's like maybe you have certain beliefs about food, and it's like saying that maybe you need more vegetables, or maybe you need more meat, or maybe you need less of everything. Who knows? I don't think you need less. We're not talking about weight loss here, Nicole, obviously. But I feel like it could be like there could be some sort of challenge with these cards, like saying that there needs to be some sort of change, or maybe something needs to be added in. So definitely, I would just listen to your body is what I'd say with that 9 of Cups. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I don't know where I think you're saying where we're going, but where we're going, we're going tonight for. I'm so confused, but that's like a major tongue. Could you have come up with more of a tongue twister there, Raymond? Thank you for the super chat. But you have the Ace of Cups and the 6 of Wands. So good news is what I'm gonna say to you for tonight, for your very confusing question for me. And so I feel like there could be, like, a victory for you. Ace of Cups could be a love offer, Raymond. So I feel like, at the very least, this would be a lot of fun coming in for you, or, like, a lot of happiness, good things coming in for you, Raymond. So, love it. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does L now feel about the situation? Ace of Swords, a victory. 5 of Pentacles, like, left out in the cold. This could be cut out with the 5 of Pentacles. So L could be feeling cut out of the situation with these 2 cards. Alina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Having a lot of issues regarding fertility cards for that. You have the 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. Again, I'm not a doctor, Alina, so do not take this as medical advice. 7 of Pentacles is kind of like time. So, it's a card of like trying to do something and not seeing results in a lot of ways. So, it could just be like patience. 3 of Pentacles is a card of teamwork here. So, it could represent teamwork. It can also represent kind of like some sort of like showing off. The good news about the 3 of Pentacles is it could represent results. So it could represent like a child being born. Even the next card is Page of Wands. Pages represent children. So I feel like things will be kind of corrected here with those cards is what I'd say. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does Luigi like me, have a crush on me? You have the 4 of Pentacles. Did he notice me? Well, I would say yes, number 1, to start that off. 4 of Pentacles, very stable. 9 of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. So definitely I would say yes with these 2 cards here. You say, did he notice me today at B's? I would say yes, 10 of Cups. Fortune after difficulty. Really good card here. And definitely a card of dating here is what I'd say to you. I would say yes, for sure. Look at that. 6 of Cups, happiness, celebration. So yes. Manifesting Love, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, what's coming up for me soon in the next few weeks? 10 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, hard work. I feel like you're just going to be working or working towards something. So you could be putting a lot of work into like business or work. You could be putting a lot of work into relationship, pretty much anything. But I feel like a lot of work. But I love that 8 of Pentacles because to me that says results. So I feel like there are results coming in. Efren, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the 4 wands here and the star. Some sort of wish coming in for you. So, like, some sort of wish. That's what I feel. The 4 wands is like a celebration. So, I feel like there could be a celebration coming in for you. This could also be like renewal as well. So, I feel like there could be just like an easier energy coming in for you here, Efren. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Like, good news as well. So, I feel like there's like some good news coming in for you, Efren. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Ready to kick March in the butt. How will it be? You have the 9 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you will. 9 of Swords is like just like coming off of the retrograde probably. 8 of Wands charging forward. So it's like, I call this card the anchor. It's like going from the anchor to charging forward. So I feel like very quick movement. Yeah, the world working towards goals, achievements, things that you want. You could also be, the world is a card of integrating lessons into your life. So the world shows up all the time after retrogrades or major transits and things like that. Like I've just noticed that. And to me, it's just like saying you are just like integrating all the things that you've learned during the transit. So like during the retrograde, it could also represent like during retrogrades. As I would say, we could have really good ideas during retrogrades, and it could represent you like putting your ideas into action. So love it, really good. Vivian, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat. You say, should I take a chance and ask Ryan out? 3 wands, Queen of Cups, yes. That's you, literally Scorpio, right there. And 3 wands, take action. So yes, definitely. So I would say yes. I would definitely be patient with him for whatever reason I feel off this card, but I feel like it could be good. So I would say yes. Lasso TV, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. B-Day trip in April to Miami. Fear around money. 4 swords, recovery. Would represent a vacation, by the way. Strength, I would be patient, but I would say yes. I definitely feel like there could... this will be very good for you. I feel like you have nothing to worry about, is what I'd say there. I feel like you'll be fine. Yeah, I feel like you'll have a great time. And yeah, that's what I'd say to that. Brittany X, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how does A now feel about the situation? Queen of Pentacles. I feel like saying skeptical is what I feel like saying. Queen of Pentacles is my least favorite queen in the deck, especially in this Golden Tarot. Look at that face. Like that face just makes my blood boil. So, but I feel like saying skeptical about the situation. Marianne, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get a serious offer soon from him? Queen of Wands. The King of Swords, yes. So, yes, is what I feel like saying to you. Nicole, hello. You say, yep, if I stray from fresh meat, veggies, and white rice, I pretty much react and feel like I'm dying. I'm right there with you. I can't eat anything either. So, I totally get it. And thank you for this super chat. Yeah, I feel like you're, like, balancing things out. I feel like things are fine. So, I feel like things will improve. Patty, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will Ivan return to me with a love offer? Yes. Yes, best card in the deck, Patty. The Sun. So I would say yes here. Look, Knight of Wands. There he is. So I'm wondering if he's a fire sign. But Patty, I would say yes. The Sun is like getting something you want as well. It's a celebration. Or having a reason to celebrate. So if this would make you happy, then yes, definitely. And this could be him right here. So yeah, yes. Definitely. No doubt about it. Welcome, everybody, by the way. We're going to get started in like 3 minutes, just doing a daily reading. And we are going to start with Aries, just so everybody knows. So that's going to be that. Let me just check one last thing, because I think I messed something up here. And... all right, we are good. For some reason, YouTube keeps logging me out of my account. So if something weird happens tonight, we're just gonna blame YouTube. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I forget about Casey? 4 cups. I would say yes. Basically, yes is what I'd say to you. 4 cups is like trying to manifest something, but it's like nothing is manifesting, basically. Or, you know, she's manifesting these cups, but it's like this could be you trying to manifest a love offer. King of Cups could just be like new love coming into your life. So I would say yes for now. Or just yes. Ray Del Sol, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yes, Ray Del Sol. I would say... to you, yes. I would actually legitimately say yes to you. So you have the Queen of Swords, which is you just being closed off to the situation, right? 7 of Cups is like confusion and issues and things like that. And the Lovers is like moving on to something new. I always say Lovers to me says pick the new choice, but it could be them moving on to something new. So I'd say I would legitimately say yes. Nicole, guess what? We are going to do a career reading tomorrow. I can't remember who it was, but I think it was like pretty much everybody that made me come up with this idea. But tomorrow we are going to be doing like, what does your boss think about you? And I don't know, come up with another question. We can throw it in there. I was going to do, what does your boss think about you? And what do they think about you? Anybody in your life. But if you have another question, Nicole, based off career, we can toss it in there. I would be happy to do it. Teresa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card? What do I need to know? You have the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is what's coming in for you is like financial stability. So I feel like there's like financial stability or permanent finances coming in for you with this card. And I feel like things are just going to start working for you as well. I almost feel like some sort of harvest, Teresa. So if you've been hoping to have a harvest, or if you've been hoping to make money in some way, or if you've been waiting for something to work out, I feel like this is something working out for you. So that's that. Flippa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Claudie and I be in a relationship? You have the Moon and the Six of Swords. I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. So I would say no with this card here. So I would say no. Yeah, that's all I have there. The Moon is like too many. I do not like the Moon for relationships in general, unless it comes up with a more, like something more positive, like the Knight of Cups, for example. Something like that. What if you're your own boss? Good question. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. How do you feel about yourself? That's what I would say there. So that'll be that. No doubt about it. Hey, let's get started. It's time to get going here, people. So we are just going to do a quick daily reading for all signs. Well, we're going to be doing, all signs is what I meant to say. Not just a collective. So let's see what we have for everybody. We're going to be starting with Aries. So let's see what we have for Aries for the next 2 days. This is for the 22nd and the 23rd. So Aries. Let's see here. Aries, you have the Five of Cups coming up first, so some of you could be having regrets or sadness. Really, the way that I would look at this reading, Aries, is that someone could be coming towards you with regrets and sadness. I would say, too bad, basically, because you have this, and you also have the Knight of Wands, so I feel like for some of you, you could have, like, a player coming back with all sorts of regrets and sadness and all sorts of stuff, so what you do from there is up to you. For others, I feel like you're just kind of, like, looking at something not working. I almost feel like saying you're seeing someone get karma. That's not what this card means, by the way, Aries. Again, I read intuitively, so I don't necessarily use the meanings on the cards, but that pisses some people off, I guess, but whatever. Don't watch, right? But anyway, I would say that I feel like you're watching someone get their karma with this card as well. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is probably a little bit more positive for some of you. For others, I feel like you're just going to like rest and relax tomorrow. So I feel like for whatever reason, this is talking about rest and relaxation, like you're probably just having a lazy day or kind of doing your own thing, which again, I feel like would be a good idea. For whatever reason with this card. Next, you have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is you kind of like charging towards desire. Again, Knight of Wands to me represents your desires, like things that you actually want, like that you just want to do. So I feel like some of you there are certain things that you just want to do in your life, and this is you just doing them. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're just like kind of following your desires. For others, I feel like a certain level of mystery here. I feel like for some reason that some of you could be more, what's popping into my head is like, I feel like some of you could be studying like the occult, like you could be learning about tarot, you could be learning about astrology, could be learning about anything like that, spirituality. I feel like that could be becoming kind of like a focus for you with this card. I would also say if you're starting anything at this time, I feel like it would be a really good time for you to start things. Again, a lot of people, whenever I say that, people are always like, it's a Mercury retrograde, and I always say the same thing, don't allow astrology to control your life, right? I've started so many things during retrogrades, and some of those things I still do to this day from like years ago. So it's like, to me, it's crazy. I love astrology, obviously, I talk about it all the time, but I also don't think it should be given the power that it is. So it's like, we have free will, people. So what I would say to you is, if you want to start something, like a project, a business, whatever, I would say go for it. Will things maybe change? Yes, that's the thing about retrogrades, right? I talk about it all the time. Yes, maybe things will be different after the retrograde, but doesn't have to be a bad thing. So I would just say get started there, Aries. But thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus people. And Taurus. Taurus, you have the King of Swords coming up first here, so I feel like this is like a very direct card, so I feel like some of you could be having like very direct communication for someone. from someone with this card. I feel like some of you could be kind of like dealing with people who are more in authority, or you could be also trying to reach a certain level of authority in a lot of ways. For some of you, I feel like this is very weird. You have the Ten of Swords here. I almost feel like some of you, a dream could be dying, but I feel like this is a good thing. So I would say, like, if you are having any problems that, if you are having any problems where maybe you are kind of like resistant to some sort of change, then that's what I would say to you here. I feel like it's saying, like, some of you, it's like maybe there is something, it's almost like you feel like something is an obligation is what's popping into my head, but it's like a belief or an idea that you've had for a long time. I feel like that happens to people a lot. Like, again, I feel like some people, it's like they get on a diet, for example, and then it's like they don't want to get off the diet even if it sucks, right? Even if they're miserable. And it's like there are plenty of diets, there are plenty you could probably enjoy, and that wouldn't suck as bad, and it's still a diet, and you still lose weight, or you still reach your goal. So I feel like sometimes it's like we attach ourselves to an idea that really isn't right for us, and it's like we have a hard time letting it go. That's the type of feeling. I hope that makes sense, Taurus. That's literally what's popping into my head. So I feel like some of you could be having that hard time, but I feel like you're letting it go with this Ten of Swords. So a lot of people read the Ten of Swords as a very bad card. It is. It's a challenging card. There's no doubt about it. But again, to me, tens represent the end. So they represent an ending. So if you've been going through any challenges, this represents the end. This is also a card of like overkill as well. So it's a pretty, I feel like a lot of people read this as a negative card, but it's pretty easy to move past. You just have to move on from something that isn't working in your life. So I feel like your reading for the next 2 days here is just saying that you just need to move on from something that isn't working in your life here, Taurus, and it's just that simple. And that's what I feel like you're doing. So there you go, Taurus. And again, that's probably a good thing if you're moving away from something that isn't working. It's not working, right? So that's that. All right, Gemini. Let's see. Speaking of Gemini, there she is, Casey. Gemini. Gemini, you have the amazing reading, number one. You have the Star, so I feel like some of you, this could be like rest, relaxation, renewal. You could be, this is a card of like kind of like hope and faith. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're having hope and faith, or you have hope and faith at this time that things will be turning around for you. I feel like some sort of turnaround here. I feel like the light coming back into your body almost with this card as well. The Star is your inner light, but it's kind of like you shining your inner light. A lot of people read this card as like a card of fame or kind of like standing out in some way. So I feel like some of you could be just getting a lot of attention as well, a lot of positive attention. I feel like for some of you, I've been feeling this for a long, long time for you, Gemini. I feel like some of you could be saying something, literally. I feel like you could just be saying something. Like in the past, I've said to you that you could be giving like speeches, or you could be giving talks and things like that. You always get these cards, like the Star and the Ace of Swords is what you have tonight. So like this combination could represent giving some sort of presentation, or teaching people something, or, kind of like talking to a group of people, something along those lines. I feel like if you're doing that, there's a ton of success here with these two cards. So I feel like there's a ton of success coming in for you here, Gemini. For others, I feel like this is clearly just some sort of victory. The Star, the Ace of Swords is a victory. So I feel like there's some sort of victory or win coming in for you here. I feel like for others, this could just be I'm just getting positive outcome as well. So it's like I feel like if you're just having any type of outcome in your life, I feel like it's just saying it will be a positive outcome. So you could be involved in something legal. I feel like there will be a positive outcome. It could be something involving your health. It could be something involving your job, pretty much anything. But I feel like if you're waiting for news or waiting for an outcome, I just feel like a positive outcome with these cards here. So Gemini, that looks amazing. Love it. I feel like your communication is on point as well, especially with that Star card. And, I feel like in a lot of ways that Star is saying that your communication is very, very clear at this time. And I love that. I feel like you should be using your communication. I feel like it's very powerful at this time as well, Gemini. I feel like everything you want is going to be, could come to you through your words. So I feel like you're just on point with your words. Love it. Thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer, let's see what we have for you, Cancer people. And Cancer. Cancer, this is such a weird message. I'm not going to lie. I got it immediately, right when I put the cards down. But you have the Magician. I feel like you can have whatever you want. You have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like if you are attracting love, I feel like there's love coming in for you. I feel like the weird thing is like the first thing that popped into my head is like, Maybe maybe it took you like 6 years to get into your first serious relationship. Maybe like the next one took like 3 years. Maybe the one after that took like a year. And I feel like all of a sudden this one's just going to magically appear. So if you've recently gotten out of a relationship, I feel like someone is just going to magically kind of like just pop into your life like very quickly. So it's almost like maybe things are taking less time, if that makes sense. I feel like for some of you, it's like you're thinking about leaving a relationship as well. And I feel like if you're like worried about being single for a very long period of time, I don't think it's going to happen. I feel like there's going to be someone who shows up right away. That's literally what's popping into my head. I feel like you could be manifesting a lot of things in your life with the Magician card as well. Like, you could be manifesting money, you could be manifesting whatever. The Magician says you can have whatever you want. You just have to use your powers of manifestation to get it. Next, you have the Knight of Cups. Could be a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you here, Cancer. So I feel like it could be a water sign, of course. That would make a lot of sense. So I feel like some of you could have a water sign. Of course, as I always say, general reading, it could be any sign that's coming in for you. It doesn't really matter. So I feel like there could just be love, Knight in Shining Armor, someone who sweeps you off your feet coming in. This is another card of manifesting your dreams here. So a lot of you could be manifesting your dreams with this card. So I feel like you're just manifesting love into your life. For others of you, this, for whatever reason, I feel like you're just picking one cup. I almost like feel like you have picked whatever is in this cup. I don't know what's in there. It's up to you, Cancer. But I feel like you're like really pouring all your focus into one thing. Like, I feel like you are just being very focused on something that you want to manifest or something you want to create in your life, and it's like you're just going to focus on creating that, whatever it is. And I feel like because you're just focusing on something, you will create it, plain and simple. So love it. I feel like that'll be good. I feel like very quick movement as well here. So I feel like you will be making progress. Like, if you're working on something, or you're trying to maybe write a book, or maybe you're working on a creative project, whatever it is, I feel like very quick success with that card. Love it, Cancer. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Leo people. Leo. It's funny that I was just telling Cancer that I felt like they were going to just pick a cup. And then you have the Seven of Cups, which is like needing to pick a cup. So I feel like for some of you, you could just be, but I actually feel good about this, actually, Leo. I feel like you're spoiled for choice. I feel like you have a lot of options in your life. You do have the Devil here, which could represent being attached to like a past option in your life. This is probably not love, is what I'd say to you. It could be love, but I feel like some of you are just attached to a past option, like a past job, a past business, a past whatever. And I feel like some of you, this is about like letting go of something so that you can pick one of these other options on this card here. So I feel like you do have a lot of options. Could definitely lead to confusion. Could be very confusing. Could cause a lot of problems, whatever. But I feel like you will be making choices. So, I do feel a little bit better for this card here. I'm actually going to clarify it. Yeah, the only thing holding you back is fears. Seven of Swords can be like lying, cheating, stealing, but like with a card like this, 2 sevens, I always say, represents internal fears that don't exist. But I would also say that this could represent you picking a choice or making a choice. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're making a choice. Next, you have the Devil card and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're more willing to experiment, is what I would say to you. It's like sometimes maybe we're like very confused with the Seven of Cups. Maybe we have a lot of options, and that is what's leading to the confusion. The Seven of Cups is kind of like being confused, and that confusion is getting, like, we're allowing external things to get us off our path, right? That's the Seven of Cups. But for whatever reason, I don't really feel that. I feel like it's saying you are spoiled for choice. You have a lot of options. And I feel like this Nine of Wands is saying you're probably just going to try each one. So it's like maybe you are trying to get a job, and it's like maybe you're not sure what you want to do, but maybe you get offered a job. Maybe it's not exactly what you want, but maybe you're like, you know what, I'll just try it and see what happens. So I feel like you're kind of just in a try mode right now, Leo. And I feel like that's great for you. I feel like it'll lead to something you want. Could also be in love as well. It's like maybe normally you'd be very, very picky. And maybe now, I'm not saying you're going out with like everybody, but maybe you're just more open to certain people. And I feel like that will probably lead to love if that's what you want. I feel like this is just like the old way dying is what I feel like saying with the Devil card. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like letting go of the old way. I've been saying this to you forever, Leo. You always get the King of Pentacles in your readings, for example. And the King of Pentacles, really good card, but to me it's a card of convention. It's like a card of the way things have always been done, and so to me it's a little bit boring. And to me it kind of can sometimes say we need to like try new things. So, and that's exactly what I feel like you're doing here, Leo. For some of you, I do feel like this could be a Capricorn coming in for you. I do feel Capricorn here, so I do feel like if you're looking for love, could be a Capricorn, could be an Earth sign, could be any sign, of course. But that's what I got for you, Leo. So thank you, Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo people. Virgo, let's see here. Virgo. Virgo, you have the Four of Swords here. So I feel that for a lot of you, this could be a recovery in some way. So I feel like some of you could be going through like a health recovery, or you could be going through a, some other type of recovery, I guess, but I feel like this is more of like a health recovery. For others, I feel like you've just like taken some time for yourself. I feel like you have already done this for the most part, and some of you could like be like you could about to be to do this as well. But I feel like some of you have taken some time to maybe step back from life in general. And maybe you've really taken some time to like listen to your inner voice, and maybe you're trying to discover like what you want to create in your life. Maybe you don't know, maybe you do, but maybe you don't, right? So I feel like some of you have taken some time, some like meditation time, some time for like thoughts and things like that. And I feel like that will lead to a lot of great things. You have the Temperance card. I feel like this is just saying like you're not going to necessarily create things overnight, but I do feel like things will be improving greatly, and I do feel like you are at least on the right path. The Temperance card to me can represent kind of like being a jack of all trades in certain ways. You know, it represents all the things that Temperance represents. It represents temperance. It represents patience, like all this other stuff. But I feel like this is also saying that you could have like a lot of talents, gifts, skills, and abilities that you're not using. So I feel like some of you could be like using some sort of talent that you haven't used in a while. But I feel like it just needs more energy, for example. So I feel like some of you just need more energy. Yeah, more attention as well. So this could be like some sort of skill, talent, gift, or ability that needs more attention. For whatever reason, I'm getting like social media. I feel like I said this to you a few weeks ago as well. So I feel like some of you could be kind of like getting a... I feel like you could be getting more attention, but I feel like this is like, maybe you're trying to work in social media, or maybe you're trying to get attention at work or whatever, and so I feel like this is saying that you will be kind of like getting that attention basically. So yeah, I love it, and I feel like you need to get out there to get it as well. So love it. Thank you, Virgo. That looks really good. All right, Libra. I feel like my timestamps are wrong already. Oh, you know what? That's because they are. Libra, that is the correct timestamp now. Libra, you have the High Priestess. So I feel like you need to trust your intuition with this card. I feel like you could be getting a lot of like intuitive messages. I feel like you could also be having like a lot of daydreams almost with this card as well. So I feel like you need to like trust your daydreams, or the like kind of the thoughts that pop into your head during the day with this card. I feel like that could lead to a lot of just good things for you here. High Priestess is like a card of potential, and it just says the thoughts that pop into your head, or the thoughts that you kind of have throughout the day, will lead to a lot of have a lot of potential. So it's like maybe you have some sort of like intuitive thought to start a business, or to go ask somebody out or whatever. I feel like this is saying like allow yourself to kind of like embrace those messages, allow yourself to embrace that flow. I feel like it's like the universe trying to push you in the right direction. So I feel that's really all I feel here, and I just feel like you need to trust it. You have the Five of Pentacles here, so feeling left out in certain ways. I feel like you need to be more curious, is what I'd say to you. Five of Pentacles is like feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have certain resources. For like forever, Libra, you've gotten the Queen of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, the Queen of Pentacles is a card of resources, gathering resources, or looking for resources. And so I feel like a lot of you have been looking for resources in pretty much all areas of your life. That Page of Swords just says by being more curious, you will be kind of finding resources, or you will be becoming more successful, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like that's what you need to do. For others, I feel like this could be in a relationship. Like this could be someone who left you out in the cold, spying on you. But I feel like you're probably closed off to it with this High Priestess. So somebody could be trying to come back from the past, but I feel like you are kind of like closed off to it in a lot of ways. For a lot of you, I feel like you're just trying to find sanctuary, is what this would say. The Five of Pentacles to me is a card of sanctuary. It's like these people, they're left out in the cold, but this is a church. All they have to do is go inside that church, and they will have those pentacles. That's like, the whole point of the card is like finding some place of safety, finding a place of sanctuary. The Page of Swords says just with curiosity, you will find that. So, yeah, that's what I'd say to you there, Libra. Looks pretty good. Thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what is going on for you, Scorpio people. And Scorpio. All right. Scorpio, you have the moon here, so I feel like for some of you, you could, the next 2 days could be like a little bit of sadness, or maybe you're feeling a little bit withdrawn for the next couple of days. I wouldn't worry about it. The moon, to me, is the moon. The moon comes up, the moon goes down. So it just says if you're experiencing difficulties or challenges, that this is only a temporary period of time. So it just says what you're going through is just going to be a temporary period of time, and things will improve. So like I said, the moon goes up, the moon comes down. For others of you, I feel like this is you just like feeling like people are, what's popping into my head is like, I feel like you feel like it's a full moon. Like you feel like the people around you are just being crazy. So I feel like for a lot of you, it could be just like maybe the people around you are being nuts. And I feel like you're just like, I don't want to deal with this 5 of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you just don't want to deal with the crazy people, or maybe you just don't want to deal with like chaotic energy. And of course, I would say, I feel like that's a great thing, right? I feel like we should surround ourselves with only good energy, not crazy, chaotic energy. So I feel like some of you could just be feeling very withdrawn with these cards, or you could just be withdrawing from crazy people in general. Yeah, I feel like things will be fine for you, though, here, Scorpio. Yeah, look at this. Lovers, 10 of Cups, next 2 cards. I wanted to clarify that. I can't end it on a bad note, right, Scorpio? So I feel like 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. 2 of Cups could be like a perfect match in love. So it definitely could be love coming in for you here with these 2 cards. Could also just be you dating with that 10 of Cups as well. So some of you could be dating. This could also be you, like, maybe, like I said, the moon is just a temporary period of time. So if you're dealing with a lot of craziness or a lot of crazy people, this could just say you're taking a step back from those people. But eventually you will be going back to socializing, getting out there, meeting new people, all sorts of stuff. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. That looks pretty good. I like it. All right, Sagittarius. Let's switch it up here, Sagittarius, because I feel like I need to switch on Sag at this time. Everybody, by the way, a lot of people have been asking all of a sudden, why do I switch on Sagittarius? I don't know. I just always have. I have no clue what started that, who started it, why. I have no idea. But I just always have switched on Sag, so that's why. But Sagittarius, let's see what is going on for you for the next 2 days. Sagittarius, here we go. Sag, you have the 2 of Wands here, so I feel like you're taking a leap in your life. I feel like this could also be you digging for gold. I feel like you're finding something is what's popping into my head. So you could be finding answers. You could be finding some clarity in your life. I feel like you could be finding something to put your energy into as well with this 6 of Pentacles. That 6 of Pentacles just says, like this basically just says you could be finding a business to work on, a job to work in. You could be finding a relationship that you actually want to put your time into. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're just finding something that is going to work for you. How great is that, Sagittarius? I feel like that's awesome. For others, I feel like this could be a move for some reason or travel. So, 2 Wands is kind of a moving card, kind of a travel card. So, that's what I would say here with the 2 Wands, but that's what I got there. Next, you have the 6 of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like something is working for you here. I feel like you're seeing growth. The 6 of Pentacles to me is like a card of planting seeds, like trying to see something grow or wanting something to grow in your life. And I feel like you are finally seeing growth in something that you've been working on for a while for some of you. For others, I get this message for you and Gemini, your opposite sign, all the time. I feel like for some of you, it's like you're just seeing something is not worth it. Like probably a job. So you could be seeing a job where it's like maybe your boss is always saying, I can't pay you more because we don't have the money. But like maybe the next day he's pulling up in a brand new Ferrari, right? Or something like that. So I feel like you're like, wait a minute. You don't have the money, but you're pulling up a new Ferrari. And it's like, why am I not getting paid more here? So I feel like some of you are just seeing something is not worth it. I feel like you're going to just take your business elsewhere is what I feel like saying to you. Could be in a relationship as well. It's like maybe someone keeps... What I feel like this could be in a relationship is it's like maybe somebody keeps telling you that they're going to put in more time. Maybe they keep telling you all these great things, but maybe they're just not doing it. And so maybe you're kind of pulling away with these 2 cards. So I feel like some of you could be pulling away. I feel like this is for major improvements. 6 of Pentacles to me would be improvements. So I feel like there are improvements coming in for you there, Sag. But love it, Sag. I like it a lot. So thank you, Sagittarius. Gareth, hello, Gareth. Have not seen you in forever. Hope you're doing well, Gareth. All right, let's see what we have for Capricorn and Capricorn. Cap. Capricorn, you have the Page of Cups. Could definitely be a love offer coming in for you. Could be a water sign. Could be any sign, of course, but definitely could be a love offer coming in for you. I feel like it's someone who makes you very happy as well. For others, you have the Five of Cups here. We're going to talk about this in a minute. It could be regrets in love, but I really don't feel like it is regrets. Yep, I don't. I feel like you're moving away from regrets. The next card is the Sun. So, like I said, I really wasn't feeling that Five of Cups as regrets or sadness or anything like that. I feel like you are focusing on those two cups. So, that the Sun would make perfect sense there. I almost feel like the Five of Cups in reverse. Like it's almost like you are changing the way you look at things. I feel like you're being more. I feel like you are being more grateful for things. I feel like you are being grateful for the things you have. I feel like with that Sun card, it's just going to lead to a celebration. I think it's going to lead to bigger and better things in your life. I feel like this is like you seeing options. I almost feel like these two cards should have been reversed as well. I almost feel like this should have been the first card here. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you're coming off of regrets with this card here. This could also be a love offer, like I said. So it could be someone who makes you a love offer. It could be an admirer, something like that coming into your life. Like I said, you have the Sun here. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you here. For a lot of you, I feel like you're almost like building a wall around your happiness is what I feel like saying. So it's almost like you are not allowing external things to affect you anymore. I feel like that's going to be good for like manifestation purposes, or maybe you're trying to create new things in your life, and I feel like you're just not allowing other people or just situations to affect what you're doing. And again, I feel like that will attract things into your life much, much faster. So again, I feel like you're just like moving away from sadness, regrets, things like that, any of those behaviors. Yeah, it could be a Pisces coming in for you, Capricorn. Could be any sign, of course. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Leo as well. Could be, like I said, could be any sign. But I feel like it could be a Pisces. I feel like you're very intuitive as well at this time. So I feel like you should trust your intuition with this card. This is a card of mysteries as well. So to me, this can represent digging into mysteries or learning more about things that are mysterious to you. But love it, Capricorn. So thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see what we have for you, Aquarius people. And Aqua. Aquarius, you have the Nine of Wands here. So I feel like this is you not giving up on something. So I feel like you're like putting in the work into something here. I feel like you need to keep working at it. So I'd just say keep working at whatever you're working at. Don't give up on whatever you're working on. Yeah, I feel like you could be feeling like desires as well. I feel like everybody should really be trusting their desires. I mean, I've talked about this in the past quite a bit, is that, there's just so much of the astrology is saying like trust your feelings, basically. So I feel like everybody should be trusting their feelings with these cards. For others, I feel like this is you, again, not giving up on something because your whole heart is in something with this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a card of kind of like wholehearted energy. It's a card of putting everything you got into something. And that's what I feel here. Like I feel like everything you have is you putting all your energy, or having put all your energy into something. Nine of Wands just says you're not giving up on something. You have the Five of Swords, which says don't give up on something as well, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like saying you're just very, very close to being successful. I'd say if you have a work or a business and maybe things haven't been working out, I feel like this is saying don't give up for sure. I feel like you're very close to being very successful. For others, I feel like saying you just haven't figured something out yet. So in any other challenges that you could be having in your life here, Aquarius, I feel like this is just saying keep going, because the Ace of Pentacles is like an offer from God. It says, this whole reading basically says you are very close to improvements. You are very close to kind of like getting an offer from God, or getting a solution or gift from the universe, whatever you want to call it. So I feel like you need to keep pushing with these cards here, Aquarius. Pretty simple reading. But that looks really good. So thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, thank you as always for your patience, Pisces. And happy birthday to any Pisces that are born on the 22nd and the 23rd. But Pisces, let's see what is going on for you. Pisces, you have the Nine of Pentacles, very independent energy for the next 2 days. Queen of Swords, this is like you kind of handling business, is what I feel like saying to you. So I feel like a lot of you are just handling business. Yeah, I feel like you're very creative at this time. I'd say don't waste that energy, Pisces, for the next 2 days. You could be coming up with some really good ideas here. The Nine of Pentacles is like working towards luxuries. I do feel like a lot of you are working towards success. I feel like a lot of you are taking authority in your life as well, like taking the lead in your own life, which I feel like is a great idea. I feel like maybe you need to be a little bit more bold, maybe be open to just like random things happening, but overall, very positive reading. I feel like there could be a lot more abundance coming in with these 2 cards. And again, I feel like you could be very like independent, successfully independent at this time with this 9 of Pentacles. So I really like to see that. I feel like you need to trust your ideas. I would definitely write down all your ideas, Pisces, as always. I feel like some of you could be like having crazy dreams popping into my head with that Ace of Wands. So I feel like you need to kind of like write those things down. Next, Pisces, you have the Queen of Swords and the 3 of Wands. I feel like you need to, I do feel like some of you kind of like need to open up to something. I feel like you are opening up to something. Maybe you've been closed off to love, for example. Maybe now you're opening up to love. For others, it's like maybe you just haven't seen, like I feel like this is you seeing the possibility in something in a lot of ways. So I feel like that this could be you seeing that something is possible for you, or that, and I feel like that's what leads to the expansion, because like when you see something is possible, then it kind of like opens up the world, right? It allows you to do whatever you want. So I feel like maybe you are kind of like learning to open up to something that you want, or you're opening up to the possibilities here, Pisces. For others, again, both cards are leadership, right? Queen of Swords is like the step before authority or becoming a leader. And the 3 of Wands, card of like taking the lead. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like taking the lead at this time. But Pisces, that looks amazing. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card right now. So let's see what we have for the pick a card. And I'm going to spread these. So, yeah. Let's see. One more shuffle. And I think we will be good. Roy, hello. Thank you for being here. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Really good. All right. Let's see here. If you pick card number 1, you have the World and the Lovers. Love it. Some of you could be traveling for love here with these cards. You could be in a long-distance relationship as well with card number 1, and there could be travel involved. So some of you could be traveling or will be traveling. For others, this is saying dating will lead to love. The World to me is a card of dating. So dating will be love, lead to love here with these cards. If you're not interested in love, to me, this is like your values, because the Lovers is a card of your values, like your morals, and the World is just a card of integration. So this could be saying like you're changing beliefs about certain things in your life. I talk about this all the time now, right? Neptune and Pisces. So Neptune and Pisces changes our beliefs, and it makes us believe new things or different things, whatever, right? So a lot of you could be doing that. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. Wow, love it. A ton of abundance coming in for you. This to me looks like a harvest. So I feel like some of you could be getting a harvest that you didn't expect, or it's like your abundance luck is increasing, is what I feel like saying with these cards. For others, I feel like you're very attractive at this time. So get out there if you're looking for love. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Justice card and the Knight of Pentacles. Of course, could be justice coming in for you. For others, I feel like you're just like working very hard towards something, and I feel like you're seeing results with the Justice card. Justice is cause and effect. It's like, you know, if you do something, you get certain results from what you do. So I feel like you're just seeing results with these cards, and I feel like that's really nice. So could be more money, could be more love, could be anything. So love it. That looks amazing. So thank you, everybody. We are going to answer questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So, where was I? Let's see. I think I was on Nelly. Nelly, thank you for the Super Chat. You say, is my soulmate who I think it is? I would say yes to you. King of Cups. King of Cups to me would be like a soulmate. So, I would say yes. And it's a person, too, that's showing up here for you. So, yes. Literally, Michelle, you have the 4 of Pentacles in the Tower. That looks like a separation to me. Literally, Michelle, 4 of Pentacles holding on too tightly to something, right? And needing to let go. The Tower, letting go. So I feel like this is like a breakup, if I'm being honest, or like a breakdown in some way. Ara, thank you for the kind words. Really appreciate it. And same to you. Lovely Finns, thank you for the Super Chat. Will I meet a new romantic partner soon? You have the Ten of Swords, King of Pentacles. I would say yes. Ten of Swords, again, I always say, is not a bad card. It's just like a card that says, like, once you make some changes, then yes. So, King of Pentacles, probably an Earth sign coming in for you. Or, if it's not an Earth sign, could be somebody who's, like, very hardworking, stable, successful, like, all those things. So, that's what I would say to you there. But that looks pretty good. Veronica, hello. Thank you for the Super Chat. Chris, card please. What am I missing? the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords. This is like needing to push through a point where you normally would stop, is what I would say to you. So it's like maybe you normally, when you're like working towards something or getting into a relationship, maybe there's a point where you always stop, right? And so this could say the thing that you're missing is that there's a place beyond that you have to push through. So it's kind of like pushing through challenges. The Five of Wands is a card of conflict, challenge, competition, but to me, these people are training. They're not fighting. So to me, it's a card of learning. It's like learning from your challenges. Knight of Swords is just saying charge through it, basically. So I like it. Literally, Michelle, thank you again for the super chat. General advice from Spirit. Ace of Pentacles, the Devil. Letting go of the toxic relationship so you can have something new, right? Something that leads to marriage, basically. Five of Cups, regret, sadness, needing to let that go, basically. Yeah. I feel like you need to focus on what you really want in life with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups says, when we focus, then we will be very successful. Ace of Pentacles is like a new offer coming in for you or success coming in for you, so love it. That looks really good. Kat, hello, Kat. Thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. You say, how is AF feeling about me? 10 of Cups, love it. Marriage, wanting to marry you, is what I would say. Kat, 10 of Cups is happy home, happy family. Even if you don't want to have kids or with this person, or even if you don't want to get married to this person, you know, this could represent like a very deep commitment or a very happy commitment with this person. So love it. You really could, if this is love, you could not ask for better cards. Even if this is not love, you know, you could not ask for better cards. These are very positive, happy cards here. So I feel like there could be like a lot of happiness coming in for you here. Love it, Kat. That is amazing. Cielo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How my Scorpio feels about me. Is he honest? Let's see here. I feel like I need to shuffle Cielo. Cielo, you have the Eight of Swords in the Page of Wands. This is not a lying energy, but this is definitely a very trapped energy, the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this is saying, like, it's a card of self-imposed restriction. So it does say that they could be feeling restricted in the relationship. Page of Wands is like wanting more excitement, more enthusiasm, wanting to be more enthusiastic about the relationship. So that's what I'd say there. Is he on? I would say, yeah, I feel like he's honest, but I feel like he wants more, basically. Or he wants something different, but he's not saying it with those cards. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, a few cards for me moving forward, getting ready for jobs search, curveball. You have the Six of Pentacles, the Fool. I feel like this is you taking a leap of faith. I feel like you will be successful. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is like growth, abundance, success, good things coming in for you. So I feel like things will go well for you here. Yeah, Two of Swords. I feel like you need to trust your intuition here with this card is what I'd say to you, JC. Queen of Pentacles, increase in your resources. So, yeah, love it, JC. That looks amazing. By the way, Gareth, if you are here, if you could type in your question again. I feel like I'm roundabout where you are. So, Gareth, thank you for the super chat. Feel free to type it in again. Stunning, Casey. You say cards for Mama Minnow and Pops. For Mama Minnow has the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Swords, taking authority over her life. Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. So I feel like Mama Minnow is walking away from things that no longer serve her, basically with the Eight of Cups. And for Pops, Pops has the Three of Wands and the Four of Swords, coming off a period of recovery and expanding here with the Three of Wands. Yeah, Leo, the sun. So also moving towards celebration. I like that. Definitely improvements coming in for Pops. Gareth, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Guide called Marcus. Does he think of me like that? He seems to, but now seems off. You have the Two of Pentacles, Gareth, and the Six of Cups. I like this, Gareth, actually. The Two of Pentacles says keep it light, keep it fun, right? Like, make sure to maintain the fun in the relationship, or, you know, whatever you have going on. The Six of Cups is like a gift from the universe, and the Six of Wands is success. I love two sixes, Gareth, because to me it says you're on the right path, basically. You have Three of Cups, celebration coming in here, Magician. Yeah, I feel like you could make this whatever you want it, Gareth. The Magician says you can have whatever you want. It says use your powers of manifestation. Yeah, I don't know. If you're, Gareth, are you a Pisces? You're a Pisces, right? I think, am I making that up in my head, Gareth? I'm not sure. But anyway, Gareth, I do feel like relationships could be a little bit weird right now for Pisces, especially with Mercury in our sign. So that's what I'd say about that. But yeah, I wouldn't give up on this just yet. I feel like there's attraction here, Gareth. So that looks really good. Chanel 76 coach, hello. Thank you, by the way, for subscribing. Really appreciate it. You say, is my ex-BF still thinking of me even though we broke up 2 weeks ago? I'm a Leo and he's an Aries. I would say yes, definitely. So, yes, he probably can't let go, is what I'd say to you. So, yes, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, even the next card is the Hangman. Hangman is being stuck in limbo. So, yes, definitely. Ray Del Sol, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, how big of a change will my new direction make? Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, a big change. So I feel like there is a big change coming in for you. The Two of Cups is a perfect match with whatever you're doing, right? So it just says this is a perfect match for you, basically. And the Nine of Pentacles is a card of like independence, being successful. It's a card of luxuries, having the luxuries that you desire in your life. So that looks good to me, Ray Del Sol, is what I would say to you. Yeah, the Star, look at that. Some sort of wish coming in for you. Knight of Cups being swept off your feet. Again, this could be love, but it doesn't have to be love. This could be, even though you have the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups, it could just be saying that the situation is like sweeping off your feet, if that makes sense. Like it's making you happy. So, yeah, we'll love it. That looks amazing. Gareth, thank you for the kind words. Lenice, hello. Need to know for love. Thank you for the super chat. You have the Emperor and the Six of Swords. This is like moving on to calmer shores. Improvements coming in for you, Lenice. So I feel like there are improvements in love in general. Death, some sort of change for sure coming in for you. Page of Pentacles, new love coming in for you. So I feel like there's new love coming in. Could be a Earth sign. Could be any sign, but could be an Earth sign coming in for you. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do I have Spirit's permission to take the weekend off? I would say yes. Queen of Cups is a card of like self-care, right? So I would say yes, definitely yes, for sure. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say admin job. I lost it. Admin job at MAP or Blue Bolt. Accounting bookkeeper job. I really want accounting bookkeeper job. Will I get it? For Blue Bolt, you have the Ace of Swords, which would be a victory. For Map, you have the Two of Wands. Both really good cards, but Blue Bolt has the better card there. And I would say yes. I feel like this is your inner calling. I feel like you will get it. Look at this. Chariot, victory, it's in your hands. Two of Wands says take control. The Chariot, didn't you have the Chariot the other night? He said the same thing to you? I swear it was you. It could have been somebody else, but I feel like there could be a victory. But it's like take control. So I would say yes. This looks amazing, is what I'd say to you, Cynthia. I like that a lot. So I like it. There you go. Quentin, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, do you see love coming in for me? I feel like you need to open up to it, but yeah, definitely. Ace of Cups is like marriage. Marriage, Quentin, the Four of Wands. So definitely love coming in for you. Yeah, I would just be like a little bit more open, is what I'd say. Seven of Wands, a little bit too closed off, right? So I would open up a little bit more, but definitely, yes, Ace of Cups, literally, your emotions overflowing, being very happy, love, a marriage, proposal, Four of Wands, marriage, celebration, and then King of Swords is you showing up here. Ace of Wands, so yes, definitely love coming in for you. No doubt about it, Quentin. Nicole, hold on one second, Nicole, as always. I always switch on Nicole, too, but I'm always at the end, so that's why. All right. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Would I have better friendship with the one girl at house or the many girls at CBI? Would I feel confined at house with a small, cramped office space? Maybe. But you say here, would I have a better friendship with the one girl at house or many girls at CBI? Yeah, I would say house for sure. CBI, you have the Two of Swords, which is kind of like a no. For house, I feel like house has been getting better cards all along, right? Three of Pentacles, teamwork, perfect card for the one girl at house right here. It says you will create nice things together. So definitely a really good card there. And you say, would I feel confined at house? I would say no. This is like feeling more free, literally. The Page of Wands. Yeah, Death. Death says change the way you look at things, basically. So I would say no. I feel like you'll... Yeah, Chariot. It is what you make it, is what I'm getting on the Chariot card. So I would say no. I feel like you'll be fine. For sure. Why do I feel like this is skipping people again? Nope, I guess not. Jasmine, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do you see me moving to my own house soon? Waiting for them to call me. You have the Eight of Swords here, the Hangman. This is like delays, Jasmine. I feel like this is saying you've been experiencing delays, because Eight of Swords is like self-imposed restriction. Like, it says that you could have this already. You know what I mean? And yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, definitely a move is what I would say to you. So I would say yes, for sure. Because the Four of Pentacles is like feeling stable in something, and the Knight of Cups is being swept off your feet. So yes, definitely. I feel like you will be having your own house soon. Yeah, I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation, but yeah, I feel like things will be good for you there, Jasmine. I like it. Sandra, Christine, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're like working really hard at this time. This is kind of like having faith as well. So I feel like this is about your beliefs, needing to trust your beliefs, or needing to trust that you can see something through to the end. Cynthia, thank you again for the super chat. Cynthia, feel free to pop your question in down below as always. Samantha, thank you for the super chat. Will I ever see my Libra again? Four of Swords, Ten of Swords. I would say no, if I'm being honest with you here. Five of Swords. Yeah, I would say no with these cards for sure. Yeah, Page of Swords. I would say no. Is what I'd say to you. Four of Swords, a break. Ten of Swords is something that you have to walk away from, right? It's a card of something being over. Five of Swords, a breakup, literally. Page of Swords could be with the Libra. So I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. Did Cynthia ever type in her question, or am I just not seeing it? What's my problem? What's my problem tonight? Nicole, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Ex-boss didn't pay out my annual leave I was owed. He's pissed because I didn't give notice when I quit. Would be paid if I told him by law has required to. You have the Judgment here. I feel would be paid if I told him by law. Oh, I get what you're saying. I would say yes, because you have the Judgment card, which is like a rebirth, Nicole, and the Ace of Wands, abundance, Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So yes. So I would say yes to you, Nicole. So yes, for sure. Cynthia, there it is. You say, will my trip to Mexico be better this year? It's usually a family trip disaster. Get out of your head. And yes, Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles is a very good card. Ten of Pentacles to me is a very good card for families. There's always a family on the Ten of Pentacles, right? And it's a card of like finding treasure. So yeah, I feel like things will be better this time around. You have the Eight of Wands, success. So yes, definitely is what I would say to you. No doubt about it. All right. Well, I think I'm all caught up. Did I answer Gareth? I did answer Gareth, right? I'm losing my mind tonight. Spiritual Me, thank you for the super chat. I would say, yeah, I feel like you could win. The world is like a goal, reaching a goal. So I'd say yes. Rebecca, what is the gold symbol in my dream? Queen of Wands, you're something, I feel like it's something that you could, it's like saying that something you're thinking about is something that you could work on. That's what's popping into my head. So it's like maybe you're thinking about starting a project or doing something that you want to do, and I feel like that's what you need to do with this card. I feel like this is saying you're ready to start or something is popping into my head. Alex, you have the Hierophant. I feel like it would be a good weekend for learning about things in your life, is what I would say to you. Sandy said, just don't drink the water. I'm actually gonna drink the water right now. Melanie, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Melanie, feel free to put your question in down below. Also, everybody else, if I have not answered your question, feel free to pop it in down below. I will take a few more questions before my mouth gets too dry. All right. Carrie Kennedy, I would say yes, definitely. Eight of Pentacles, literally something being fixed. So, yes. Melanie, you have the High Priestess and the Justice card. This is like about getting started, I would say. High Priestess is like kind of like no action. The Justice card just says if you start taking action towards something that you want to create, it will be created, basically, for you. Yeah, the Sun. I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you, some sort of celebration. Knight of Wands could be love, could be a fire sign coming in for you, for sure. Could be a Leo, or someone with a lot of Leo in their chart with that Sun card. Could be anything, of course, but I feel like there's like attention and success coming in for you as well. So, love it. Mava, you have the Four of Cups, Mava. I feel like there could be something you're like attracting into your life. So I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation. Alban, I have not seen you in forever. I would say yes to you, Alban. By the way, Six of Cups. So I would say yes. April, by the way. Hello, April, by the way. I feel like I didn't say hi to you at all. Zara, what's up, Zara? I would say no. This is no. Emperor to me is the no contact card, so I'd say no. To me, it's too strict of an energy. Literally, Michelle, devil. I feel like he feels like you're a little devil, Michelle. Or he feels like there's too much competition or something with that Five of Wands. Right, I answered that. Thank you, Mava. Really appreciate it. I will take, like, one more question or so. Zara, I just answered you. Maybe you might be behind, though, in the chat. That might be the problem. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the kind words. Good night. Have a good night. Thank you, all ban. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will the laser treatment I'm having plantar fasciitis help? I know you're not a doctor. I would say yes, definitely. Yeah, I would say yes. I feel like small improvements. I feel like saying don't judge it right away. It might take a little bit of time. I know nothing about it. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, like I always say. But I feel like it might take time for whatever reason, or like maybe there won't be improvements right away. I would say don't worry about it if there's not improvements right away. I feel like it's something that like takes a minute. You know? Yeah, I feel like it'll be totally worth it. So I feel like it will help, no doubt about it. Aries Princess, will my house exchange be successful with my friend? Yes, definitely. Ace of Cups. So yes, definitely, no doubt about it. Cynthia, how's Scott feeling about me? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Crushing on me. Yep. I would say yes. Ace of Pentacles, marry you. Wants to marry you. Lovers, Cynthia. So I would say yes. I feel like somebody needs to let go of fears here in this situation. Probably both of you, right? Yeah, but I would say yes, for sure, Cynthia. Rebecca, have a great night. Thank you for being here. Francine, hello. Should I go after my Leo fire sign? I would say yes, definitely. Three of Cups is a card of, like, dating, basically, Francine. And the Ace of Swords is a card of victory. So, and it is a card of, like, needing to communicate with someone. So, I would say yes, definitely. No doubt about it. Literally, Michelle just distracted. Got it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm actually, Candy Clark, I'm going to answer in just a second, but thank you, everybody, and Sandy as well. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure to come back. But, Candy, does my husband understand me and what is going on? I would say yes, definitely, with the King of Cups, no doubt about it. So, yes. Sandy, may I have a card, please? What do you see coming for me? King of Pentacles, financial stability. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Something that is more fun in your life. I feel like I said this to you the other night. So I feel like the same thing is what I'd say to you. Mispa, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Spending a lot of time applying for grants. You have the Two of Swords waiting. Three of Pentacles, yes. Three of Pentacles could say that someone could help you do this. You know, so there might be help for you in this situation, but I would say, even with the Two of Swords, I would say yes, I feel like this will be good for you. Lather, definitely on the right path. You have the Page of Wands. He's literally on a path on this card, so yes, definitely. This card just says, like, follow your heart is what I feel like it's saying to you, but yes, definitely. All right, everybody, thank you again. Really appreciate it, and have a good night.